What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Align and Expand podcast. I'm Lauren Runyon, and I'm back with another 10-minute quick episode. And this time I'm answering questions that I received on Instagram. So every once in a while in my stories, I'll ask if you guys have any questions that you want answered. And the last time I did it, the question I got is how to feel calm when work is slow. So right now, a lot of content creators are feeling like they're freaking out because it's January, or at least when I'm recording this, it's the end of January, and budgets aren't set, or for whatever reason, business feels slow. And so how to feel calm when this is happening. So I have a couple suggestions. Let's go with 3 suggestions. And one of them is going to be an EFT. And you might have to come to the YouTube video if you're listening on the podcast so you can follow along with the EFT. Otherwise, I'll kind of try and guide you through it. But let's get started. So things are feeling stressful because you feel like things are slow. Number 1, awareness. You feel like things are slow, so you're focusing on things being slow, which creates the internal filter that you believe everything is slow, which therefore continues to show you proof that everything is slow. So what we want to do is that we want to stop blaming, stop calling it out on the external, anything that's happening in your external, and you only focus on the internal. What can you change about what's happening inside of your head when things are slow? Not saying that these things are not happening outside of you, but when you take it inside and you blame the things outside of you, you can't change anything. What are you going to do about it? If it's only the businesses, if it's all their fault, what the fuck are you going to do about that? Nothing. You can't. But if you change it inside, then we can do some other things. So if we then take it internally and we say, okay, I'm not going to have the belief that everything is slow in January, despite what you see on the outside. You're then changing the filter through which your subconscious mind is processing things. So your subconscious mind takes things in by the 5 senses. I'll hold up one hand. 5 senses is the subconscious mind. You know, like see, hear, feel, taste, those things. And right now, there's like 2 million bits of information going on in your world. 2 million bits. Your subconscious mind is aware of absolutely everything that's going on. Your logical mind, your thinking mind can only take in around 135 bits of that, give or take. So 2 million versus the 135. So what that means is your subconscious mind takes on all this information that you cannot even begin to fathom that is happening around you. And then it goes through your brain and it goes through your filters, and your filters, like right now, if it's January and things are slow and you're worried about things being slow, then your filter is that everything is slow. And so your subconscious mind's job is to show you proof of what you believe, and it will not prove you wrong. So if you believe things are slow, it will continue to show you things that are slow. Based off of your thoughts, you're going to take actions, and your actions are going to be different. Your actions may be frantic. Your actions may be from a place of lack. Your actions may be, oh my gosh, I have to send out all these things. And then you're really stressed because you're hoping this one person emails you back. And yes, you're in, we have a budget. You start creating your success being something that is determined by someone outside of you. You start creating this story or this process where your feelings and how you feel about your business and how abundant you are and how successful you are is determined by someone outside of you. And that's not how it works. Your success, your abundance, your money flows to you based off of the energy that you're putting out there. It is not based off of anything else. It's based off the actions that you're taking. And if the actions that you're taking aren't aligning with what you're trying to create, then you're going to continue to get results that are aligning with the vibration you're putting out there. So just think of it this way. You're freaking out because things are slow, and they may be. I'm never saying that these things aren't actually happening. But if you're freaking out because they're slow, then that's what you're thinking about. And then your thoughts determine your actions, and your actions are based off of that. However, if you change that thought and you no longer focused on it being slow, what the fuck does it matter if it is slow? What if it's slow and you get one freaking person that works with you this month, and it's more than you could have made if it wasn't slow and 15 people said yes to you. It doesn't matter. It's the alignment. It isn't the amount of people saying yes. It isn't the amount of companies out there that have a budget. It's the alignment for the perfect person for you. And what if it is slow? What if you change your mindset so that like you're open, that whatever is happening to you in January is exactly what's supposed to happen to you in January, because based off of the action you take in January, because you kept your mind open and you didn't freak out, your February is freaking amazing. You blow January out of the water, you blow your whole last quarter out of the water from one project. That's the power alignment has when you shift your mindset, when you stop freaking out about what's happening on your external reality, start focusing what's happening on your internal reality, and take action based off of that. Take action based off of your end result. Take action based off of what you want to create, not what you don't want to create. If you don't want to create slowness, stop taking action based off of that. Start taking the action based off of your end goal. That's how you align. What would I be doing this month if I didn't feel this way? What would I be doing this month if everyone was saying yes? That's how you get in alignment with the goals. The other thing that you need to do is, all of this is like, it's way easier said than done if you're not doing other things to help create this safety in the body, because your nervous system, your body also will cue these thoughts in your brain. So there is a mind-body connection. If you have these thoughts, it's affecting your body, and your body, because it's ran by your subconscious mind, can have a nervous system response before your logical mind is even thinking it. So, I said the subconscious mind takes in 2 million bits of information. And that means that like it senses something and your body responds, your subconscious mind runs your body, the autonomic response. Your logical mind doesn't do that. You don't tell yourself to breathe. You don't tell yourself like, oh, race my heart. Like, I want to feel anxious right now. That's all done at a subconscious level. So you need to be doing things that are supporting your nervous system. This is what helps you regulate. This is what helps you. And it's never to not have stress. It's never to not have fear. It's to learn how to upregulate and downregulate at an appropriate level so that you don't get stuck in this nervous system response that's not doing you any good, so that you don't get stuck in fight or flight where you're freaking out and, oh, I'm going to quit. Or you don't get stuck in freeze where you go into this dorsal vagal mode where you are like, oh, I can't do anything. You support your nervous system through that. That can be done through breath work. That can be done through using EFT to help you move the energy around. Not a direct relation on the nervous system, but it helps move the energy around in the body. It helps get that stuff that's stuck out of the body. And it also does have a physical response on your stress and your anxiety level. So let's go through. We have 2 minutes left to wrap up this 10-minute episode. Let's go through an EFT. And I am going to tell you as I'm doing it, I'm going to tell you the points that you're going to tap on. Hopefully I can do this. Tell you the points that you're going to tap on, and then you can repeat after me. So it's really important. If you're feeling this January slow, you first tune into those feelings. What is it that you're feeling right now? Really get into that emotion. And then I want you to scale yourself on a scale of 0 to 10 or 1 to 10. 0, obviously, that you feel great, and 10 being you're freaking out, like the highest you could be freaking out. So we want to gauge how well and how effective this EFT is. And we're going to start a setup statement on this. And so the setup statement, we tap with 2 fingers on the side of our hand. So like the karate chop point. And again, you can come, I'm going to have this on YouTube, so you can come watch it on YouTube. Starting it at about the 9-minute mark if you need to fast forward. Okay, so we're going to start with tapping on this karate chop point, and we're going to say our setup statement. Even though I'm feeling like there's no work this January, I completely love and accept myself. And we'll say it 3 times, tapping on that karate chop point. Even though I feel like there's no work this January, I completely love and accept myself. And even though I feel like there's no work this January and things are really slow and I'm freaking out, I completely love and accept myself. And then I like to use 2 hands, but you can use 1, still using 2 fingers. You're going to go to the top of your head, and you're tapping 7 to 10 times. Really just tap the entire time you're talking. So top of the head, tapping there, and repeat after me. I'm really freaking out. And now you're going to go to the eyebrow. Things are really slow this January. Side of the eye. And I'm worried I'm not going to meet my income goal. Under the eye. And it's making me really stressed out. We're going to go under the nose. And I can't believe these places don't have a budget. The chin. And it feels like it's all their fault. Collarbone, right under that collarbone. And I'm working my butt off and I'm really stressed out that I'm doing all this work and not seeing anything return. Under the arm, right at the bra line. And it's just been really slow this January. Okay. At this point, you'd want to scale yourself again. Right now, do you feel like you've gone down a notch? I don't even have that worry, but I feel calmer. It's not even something I'm dealing with, but I feel good. I feel better. Things are a little more like, I feel like weights lifted off my chest. So you scale yourself again. The goal is to be, comfortable, but 1, 0. So you do that again. You can just rewind, repeat that process again. But you always want to, now that you've moved energy out, we want to replace it with something good so something bad doesn't go back in there. So let's tap in some positive statements. Let's pretend you're at a 1 or a 0. And now let's tap in something positive. Starting at the top of the head, tap it in. Let's say, I am so thankful for my income this January. Eyebrow. And everything is working out exactly as it should. I am so proud of myself for aligning with my goals. We're at the side of the eye. Under the eye. And this has been my best January yet. Under the nose. I found the perfect client. Chin. That allowed me to work less and make more. Collarbone. And money flows to me all the time. And then under the arm. And I'm open to all the ways money flows into my life. All right. At the 12-minute mark, if you guys love this episode, don't forget to share it on Instagram, tag me in at lauren.runyon, leave a review. Don't forget you can come check it out on YouTube if you need to see how I actually did that tapping. I'm going to have a lot of resources coming really soon for YouTube, and another really big surprise that's going to be coming out where you can have all of the tapping resources that you need to support you on your female entrepreneurial journey. Talk to you guys later.